Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening?
Is that the Medea? Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Uh,
How you doing?
we got man, we already got a slam crowd in here tonight. 119 people. Thank you guys for hanging out.
119 in the house. Hold on, let me get the volume. Boom, got them.
Sure on time.
Got them tonight. Hello, everybody. And it says we're loud and clear. What's going on? Ann, Paul, Mike, Jenny, Joe, Mike, Brian, Charlene, Greg,
Dink and Tank.
Heartland. I seen somebody else too.
Oh man.
Camera.
David Glunt in Delaware. Oh, you see he switched it up on us.
Oh, and Delhi. And old Delhi.
And my buddy Wesley Harrington. What's going on, Wes?
Wanda and Rhonda. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Wanda and Rhonda. Yeah, we are in the middle of some what's happening going on around us right now, guys.
3 confirmed tornadoes have touched down in our area.
Yes.
Man.
2 of them pretty far away. 1 of them right down the street.
Right down the street.
Why? He was in the town it was headed towards.
We got an alert, and Uncle David called, and I got several Facebook messages to let me know tornado has touched down in Danville, headed towards town. And today I was doing laundry in Danville.
Yep.
Needless to say, it was wild. Hey, the sirens were going off in Danville. I'd made a short. I took a short. You guys check that short out. But oh, it was so crazy.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Rose, hello.
Hey,
Mia.
baby. How are you? Margarita's in the house. She's had a long day herself, and she's had to do a lot of driving in this rain and stuff today too. I have done a ton of driving in this rain today.
Yeah, David Glunt said he's been watching the weather report, getting it bad over here. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. We need the rain, but we don't need the bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely wet. The river is running.
I can't believe it. This morning, I dropped the kids off at the bus stop, which at the end of the gate down there, and we were joking back and forth about the creek and how long it was going to take to come back. And
I was right.
I told the kids, I said, nope, it's just a puddle. And then this morning, I talked to Uncle David, and he asked me about the creek. I said, nope, it's just a puddle.
And I just told him yesterday. I said, I guarantee you that old creek's going to be running by the end of the week. He's like, nah. The very next day.
Didn't even make it the end of the week. Yeah. It was running. It's running today. Creek is back in effect.
Like I talked about on my Come On Keeping It Real. It seems like it's running late this year, so I knew it was only a matter of time. And with all the rain that we got in the future, I knew it was at least going to happen this week.
Hey, Wesley Harrington, I do want to say I apologize for being a real crappy friend and not wishing you a happy birthday on your birthday a couple weeks ago. So I'm sorry.
Happy birthday.
Happy late.
I didn't know it was your birthday, but happy birthday.
I seen it on Facebook, and I could have taken the whole 5 seconds to say it, and I didn't. I'm sorry.
I never see that stuff, and most of the time when I see it, it's already passed because I don't get on social media a whole lot.
True.
Let's see here.
Creek been creaking.
Yeah, it is back to definitely creaking. It's already halfway. It's to my running boards, pretty much.
Brian Wilkerson, what's going on? Scott Spencer. Hey, and speaking of Scott Spencer, guess what I found today?
What?
And guess what I'm going to be doing on my live on Friday?
What's that?
Well, say the 49ers beat the Cowboys just recently, and me and Mr. Scott Spencer had a bet. If the Cowboys was to have beat the 49ers, I was going to have to wear a Dallas Cowboys shirt that he gave me on my next live. However, the Niners won. He owes me a steak dinner, and I'm burning that shirt on the live.
Nice. Let's see. Indiana said 2 of them touched down just south of us. I think those are the 2 that ended up in Arkansas as well. Yeah, there were some big ones out there.
Hellish Rage, what's going on? I see everybody saying hi to Dana with Biddy Boo. I don't see her name, but hey, Dana.
Ronnie, Biddy Boo's the one that called me originally about the tornado going to Danville.
My first text message was from our friend Lauren and Joel over at Making a Home. I got a message that says, seek shelter now. Tornado headed your way. And then Mama V reached out and some other people reached out.
But y'all are late because I was already on the phone with him when y'all was popping those messages in. Oh, Unc was on it. Rodney Dowdy said, I was expecting a live show with lightning storms outside. Oh, they're out there. We just ain't with them.
We just don't want to be out in the rain. Yeah.
It is dark out there right now, I guess. Hey, Mike, that was a heck of a bike ride.
Man, did you guys see the video today on Drifting Dreamers 5? Last Friday, I went and picked up the truck, old Betsy, from the shop, and I rode the bike, the e-bike, 30 miles. 30 miles.
Or Slivo said they sat on the front porch eating Mexican.
Ooh,
Hello.
okay.
I got a pizza over there, but Mike just told me I ain't allowed to eat pizza no more. So that's a whole thing.
Oh, cut your road, Kira's in the house. He said, dang, I seen this title and already knew David was clickbaiting.
Oh, whatever. You know the joke's bad out here right now.
Hey, it ain't no joke.
Speaking of which, I don't know if y'all will be able to make it across the creek by tomorrow.
No.
To be honest.
And to be 100% honest, there will be no school for the kids tomorrow.
Yep. So might have to do that Wednesday.
The bus actually didn't even arrive until 30 minutes after regular time.
They was late today too.
Oh, dropping off?
Yeah, I came back, went all the way to the creek. They wasn't there, came back, parked, checked the mail, and then the bus came.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Levi. What's going on?
What's going on, son? I know you asked me today, and at the time it was not. But by the time I got back home, it was.
Yeah.
It was just a puddle this morning, and now it's
over my running boards on the truck.
Yeah.
Old Betsy just come through the creek, and the water's over. God dang it, man. I don't even. Never mind.
I don't mean to laugh.
I'm finna go home. I got some news I'm going to tell you guys here in a few minutes, and
he's going to spill some beans. It ain't good stuff. Are you allowed to eat the pizza? Yeah, I'm going to eat this one.
Brooke Perks.
I deserve this one.
Yeah. Man, I just want to say, and you guys already know. You already know, or you wouldn't be subscribed. But I do want to say, this is the best uncle on the planet and one of the best humans that ever walked this earth. I know he is.
Well, thanks, nephew.
At least for me.
Yeah.
At least for me. Because guess what? He pulled me out of a rut again. Unknown to Milton. Hello, dear. I don't know if I said hey.
And we made it for the live.
Yeah.
For you guys.
You thought that we were going to have to do the live, maybe possibly from the truck.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been on the move all day today. It wasn't the plan, but it ended up being that way. I got a lot done. If y'all didn't watch my Come On Keeping It Real today, I would suggest go watch it because I got a lot of stuff done today. A lot move forward on the new property. Some got something big happened there today. Something pretty big, and got more coming on there. So, and then I got back, and then the tornado stuff happened. So for about 2 hours, I was trying to find that for him, and on the phone with him, kind of making sure they was all right over there.
Paul Honeyman, Mike, you didn't sink another truck, did you?
Well, here at about 6:45, we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, we're gonna give it some time because to be completely,
it's very fresh.
To be completely honest, Paul, I don't really feel like talking to it. Actually, another look at this. He made me a drink before I even got here.
Yeah, the strong one.
Man.
Yeah, I was like, here, you probably need this tonight. Let me go on and get you one of them adult beverages.
Patrick with Cuddly Texan, what's going on, brother?
Margarita said he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
So does Anthony.
Yeah, he's all right.
Y'all can come eat cake and ice cream with me tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be a little difficult. Look, I got so much going on right now. It's literally just thinking it's like there's not enough time in the day to get it all done. I'm hitting on a couple different fronts right now, and I have stuff lurking. Like this trip out of the country is like less than 3 weeks away.
Counting down.
And then as soon as I get back from there, me and Margarita are hosting together for the first time Christmas dinner. So we're going to do it Christmas Eve. And then right after that, Margarita's going back out of the country. And my kids and grandkids are coming, and I'm hosting New Year's Eve. So on top of all this other stuff that I'm kind of juggling right now.
Gang. What up, Lindsay?
So we are finished. What's that? We are finishing the year wide open. we coming into 2020. Is it 6? 5. 2025 swinging.
Country Road Curious said, come on homesteading when you're all what did it say? Something about when you're down and out. There's always wind therapy.
Yes. And if it would stop raining, I would definitely probably go and enjoy some of that for sure.
I almost want to ride on the back of your bike just to get me some therapy.
You can't do it. I'll put you on the handlebars, but
I'll put the wig on. I'll put the Timothy wig on. Everyone think I'll be Margarita. Buenos dias.
Sorry, Mike, but your body ain't nowhere near like margaritas.
I know. Alyssa makes fun of me all the time.
My baby's sexy. She hot. She hot. She a hot mama.
Hello, my Marilyn Bryson, our friend from dang, where I know it's Canada. I forgot the city. She asked, what she just asked me a question. I do apologize. Mike, are you both staying in Arkansas for Christmas? No trips to Florida. You are correct. We have used the Florida quota this year more than I wanted, and so we are and will be staying in Arkansas for Christmas.
Yep. But I'm excited about it that we are hosting Christmas Eve this year, so that's going to be cool.
West House says, David, are you all caught up on your Spanish for your trip? No.
No comprende.
Hey, French, English, and Spanish. No.
Yes, I'm definitely caught up with it. I'm bringing a translator. Coach Ruker said, Mike, you can ride on the back, or Mike can ride on the back. You just got to let him know what that means.
Stop it. Oh, oh man. Mike, watch out crossing the creek. You don't want to lose another truck down the stream. Don't worry, Rick Greenlaw. It's not even possible.
Nope.
Toronto, that's what it was. I wanted to say Toronto, but I just wanted to make sure. Nuts to butts. Now that's funny, said O'Rourke's little field.
Yeah. No nuts to butts. Mike needs his own bike. Yes, he does. Trust me, I'd put him on the old Sportster before I'd let him snuggle up.
That's real.
I assure you.
Oh. Listen, because of Anthony and Roxanne, we've been, and you, we've been able to kind of hit Lissa with some body shots. She's starting to soften up on the idea.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I'm Carly texting. I just wanted some wind therapy. That's
all. You need to take the safety course for sure. Hands down.
Yeah, I guess so.
I make her feel better.
Yeah.
It make me feel better. Especially if you're going to be riding right beside us. I can be like, butterfly.
That's what, listen. So when I rode my e-bike last Friday to go pick up the truck, I did a Facebook Live, and Lissa got on the Facebook Live and says, "Baby, don't go chasing butterflies." Oh man.
LOL. He needs to start off on a Sportster. Oh yeah. I rode that Sportster the other day when Levi was here. I took it for a cruise up the dirt road. I love that thing.
Trina Rock says, Mike, how long did it take you to make the trip on the e-bike? I think it took me a little less than an hour and a half. I did stop in Belleville for a little bit just to kind of rest my bum because I got a bony bum and it was hurting. So I rested there for about 10 minutes and then rode on through. So about an hour and a half.
Next, all we need is Drew's Lens, Gary at SLR to get bikes going. Haha. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to get the posse up. Big Mike over there at MT Homestead's already got his up and going and ready to roll.
I am.
And he got a new hip too, so he's ready.
Hey, that's
he's
right.
Hip to
he's hip to it. Yeah. I'm not totally new to two wheels, guys. I've only ridden an actual motorcycle 4 times, but I've ridden the crap out of dirt bikes. I'm talking about left and right. And fun fact, in 20 years of riding a dirt bike, I only crashed twice. And the first time was my 3rd day ever on it. So there's always that.
Can you use one of the batteries off the other bikes as a backup? It depends on the bike.
David Glenn, good question. Depending on the bike, yes. If it's the same model, then yes. But typically, all the bikes and the batteries have different types of receiving ends.
Intentionally.
Yeah, intentionally, so that you can't do that. However, most bikes are pedal assist, and if the battery dies, you can just pedal it on out. However, that particular bike that I was on, chain was all mangled up from, not saying no names, one of my boys. But so I couldn't pedal it with the chain even if I wanted to. I was pedaling it to keep the pedal assist going, but there was no chain on that bike. So if it went dead, I'd been walking.
Neil wants to know, David, do you have any plans on putting a safe room in the new edition of the cabin?
We were just talking about that today too.
Yeah, I will be putting some kind of shelter up here. I'll probably honestly try to get that done this coming up year. I don't know if it's going to be in the house, but I'm definitely thinking about dropping something in the ground. I feel the same way. Lala Newton. Hello, Paul. I must have missed it. Let's see here. A lot of people saying hello, hello.
Big Mike, MT.
MT, I was just talking about you, buddy.
Lynn says, good evening from Minnesota. How are the animals doing? Do you have a favorite animal?
Me?
Eclipse is definitely his favorite animal.
Yeah, Eclipse is my favorite. Domino's not in here, so I can say that.
Yeah.
But Domino's right there too. I'm a dog person, so I love dogs. Outside of dogs, I like pigs. To be honest with you, because I like bacon. I mean,
oh man.
But as far as like liking them or whatever, there's a bunch of cool ones out. I want to get an alpaca. I want to get a donkey just for protection. And
alpacas
cows
are so cool.
Cows, I like cows too. I think they're cool. They're just expensive, so you got to have your infrastructure right before you start messing with cows. Because if you try to feed cows daily, they will eat you out of house and home for sure. So yeah, there's a lot of really. I love all animals, to be honest with you. I do believe certain animals have certain purposes and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
You know, I am a true like farmer, rancher, homesteader type niche. I believe in having pets that are pets, and I believe in having animals that have a purpose, you know, and I don't feed nothing for free. You know what I mean? So
David Glent said, Mike, can you tap in larger screws to tighten up the coil packs in the truck? David Glent, in about a half an hour, we are going to be talking about Old Bessie.
Yeah.
A lot about Old Bessie.
Yeah.
McKevin, loving the new property. So much potential.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, I've done quite a bit today on that. I've been out there just about every day. Even with all the rain. I mean, I've been trying to work around this weather. I mean, having that shop and so much stuff needing to be done there has definitely helped out a lot. And there's a lot of back end stuff with buying a new property and stuff that you got to take care of. You know, you got to get your address, you got to do water, electric, you know, all kinds of stuff, trash. There's a whole bunch of different things that you got to do.
Here's a name I've never seen on your live before. East Texas Outdoor Adventures. Evening, y'all.
What's up?
Good evening.
I think I've seen his picture before.
Have you?
That's a new one too.
Who, Steve Walker? No, Safina Kennedy.
Safina
Kennedy. Well, hello.
Hello.
New name I haven't seen on there either.
Hi there, Stephen Walker. Hey there. Come on. Yeah. We ain't saying that. You ain't even gonna get me to read that, buddy. Steve Walker. Tim's trying this thing where he's trying to get this going because of his Timifer crap.
Oh, yeah.
And I told him that ain't it.
Yeah.
I got my man card.
Yeah.
If the fire department can burn it, all of that stuff, that will be awesome. It's kind of a catch-22 for me because I really want to explore it and see what's all under there. So I'm going to dig around a little bit with Uber and try to get as much as I can. But the smart thing would definitely be for me to get that done, you know, if possible, just because the timeline would shrink and the financial burden would shrink because it's going to take a lot of roll-offs to get rid of 3 houses.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, will you click my thing?
And it's like whole houses.
Hey, Wesley Harrington wants to know, do you have a link for those solar lights?
Yes, it's in that video, in the description. And there's a discount code too to save a little bit of that jangle.
Come on. Living Better Outdoors. Was that Old Betsy I saw in Marketplace? Yes.
They're investigating it. They're trying to get it early. Y'all
get about 20 more minutes.
Yeah, y'all about 25 minutes out.
I noticed Chief has gotten very muscled up. He's very good looking goat.
Chief's a man.
Chief is a beast.
Chief, as far as animals outside of dogs, Chief is my favorite on the mountain, hands down. Chief's my dude. You know, and his personality is cool. You know, every once in a while he'll play and jump and act crazy.
Yeah.
But every once in a while he'll bow up and try me. You know, and he loves the camera. Like I turn the camera on, Chief's always interested. Chief's a really, really cool buck.
Kevin, yes, I did get your message about the ram pump, and you're actually not the only one who has mentioned that, and I've even done my own research on that. A ram pump will be something that gets done 100% this rainy season. That's right. Deborah's got it going on. Deborah Singleton, let's come on to 50,000 subs, guys.
Yes, please do, because the powers to be have been trying to hold me back for a while.
Tim, Ridge Life Rambling says, I thought Serenity was your favorite on the mountain. He's definitely a wild animal.
Yeah. Oh, Rhonda Kago, hey guys, hey David and Mike, please keep Ray Lee in your prayers. She is having surgery on both of her eyes and has to stay in the hospital. We love you. Yes, definitely. Prayers are being sent for sure.
Please keep her in your thoughts, guys.
Please send me an email afterwards and let me know that she's okay. Please.
Thank you so much, Cindy Brown, dropping that link for my buddy Wesley Harrington in the chat. Oh, and it's $50 off.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's a decent little discount, guys. I try to negotiate the best discounts I can. Sometimes you just have no power.
Yeah, sometimes it's set, and that's what it is.
But sometimes you can say, nah, that ain't enough, you know. So, and I always try to, if I review something and I get the discount, I always try to get y'all. If there's a discount to be had, I try to get you the very best discount that there is to be had.
I also do.
David, is there any gas lines on the new property? No. I don't think they have city gas there.
I don't
so.
think that's a thing in Havana. I don't think our town is big enough to have like a city gas.
There's city water, which is impressive.
Yeah.
Which go check out the Come On Keeping It Real. You notice I keep putting you over there because a whole lot gets told there. And you got to subscribe, hit those notification bells. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on, gets talked about over there.
8-foot storage, drain buried in the ground makes a good shelter. That's true.
I might have to put a little bit of Come On twist onto whatever shelter goes up here, right?
Yeah.
It can't just be a normal shelter. I got to do something with it. I've got a plan. I've got an idea. I got a picture in my head where it's a dual purpose situation where I like dual purpose, guys. I like getting stuff that does double things. I rarely get something that doesn't have a future life as something else.
Rock and Rant said, talking to Neil, said the Smith family rocked it carrying that shed by hand. And Uber played the biggest part of all. But yes, we did carry 1/2 of that shed. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it would work, but I was pretty confident that it would work. When Mike was talking about that whole situation, I said, me and Uber go out there. And I already had it schemed out in my head before I even got there. It worked exactly as planned.
I won't even lie. I was waiting. I was going to wait until Country Road Cure got here. And I was going to be like, hey, guys, everybody's here. Could you give me a hand real quick? We could all pick this shit up and move it.
I had a plan. As long as we took it slow. I was more worried about the flimsiness of the corners than anything.
Right.
I wasn't worried about the rest of it. It's a shame Tim wasn't here. He could have filmed it.
Solar DIY hobby and reviews. Hey guys, dropped in to say hi. I think they're working and said something about Monday Night Football.
Nice.
I'll be watching. Speaking of Monday Night Football, I forgot to holler out his name when he came in. Our buddy Dennis Green's hanging out with us tonight. What's up, brother?
East Texas Outdoors Adventures said, David, I sent you a Facebook message about Uber. That may help you. I think it would. I'll take a look at it. Like I said, I'm not on social media every day. I'll post my link to my videos and stuff for my groups and stuff like that, but I basically log back out after that. I do get on it from time to time. It just depends on how busy I am here.
Right.
Y'all truly wouldn't believe how busy my days are. Like it's like I have to schedule time to relax.
That's a fact.
Like, because even like if I want to watch TV, right, and just relax, I'm not the type that can kind of pay attention to TV and talk on the phone and all that. I like just watch TV.
Right.
I have so many people that I've missed calls and stuff for that I need to contact that I don't even have time to watch TV. You know what I mean? I'll start watching TV and I'll be in the middle of something, and then I'm like, oh man, I gotta call this person. I don't even get to finish the show.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? So
Margarita says she's still here, but she's in the middle of cooking.
yeah, what you cooking, baby?
Anna boy, hello, dear.
I'm excited about something coming up this week too. Margarita is actually going to get the day off Friday,
What?
and me and her are going to work at the new property together. So
That's cool.
looking forward to
That's
that.
cool.
She'll be coming Thursday night, I believe, and she'll have to go back Friday because there's a game in the evening. But yeah, it's cool. I'm excited about it. We're so busy we don't get a chance to do projects together very often.
Right.
Until the new year. We're going to try again on the
She
new.
says she's cooking chicken breasts to make chicken wraps for lunch for her daughter and herself tomorrow.
Nice.
That sounds really good.
But Tim's still trying. Tim, oh man.
And speaking of what you're about to say, what Tim is saying, I think it was Rock and Ranch. I don't think he's mad or aggravated that if anybody says, come on, Rita, or David Rita, he's just not going to take that name for himself. So if you want to give him a good jug, you can jug him all you want.
Yeah, I'm just not going to play along with it. That's not going to become a thing with me. Tim self-proclaimed himself as Timifer.
He did.
And he lost his man card over it. That ain't happening with me.
Rick Greenlaw says there's 685 in the chat.
Nice.
And a lot less likes.
Oh, we can do better than that.
Hit the thumb, guys.
Tim's back. I like that they did the 10-second one.
Yeah,
it used to
10-second time.
Yeah, it used to be a lot longer. So now, somebody, if you want to just mess with somebody.
There's a name I haven't seen in the chat in quite some time. Snake Doctor, what's going on? He said, congrats on the new land.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gene. He's just spamming the mess out of you.
Also, congratulations to my son. He just got him a new Mustang.
Oh, congratulations, Levi.
Or new to him. We are sure he
Are we even sure he had a man car?
That's a good point, Cindy. That is a good point.
That's Paul.
Oh, Paul. Paul said it.
Oh no, wait. I think Cindy said that. I was reading the wrong one. Yeah. Dual purpose on the storm shelter for cold storage as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Cooking chili for chili Frito pies. I just discovered chili Frito pies not too long ago. I never had it.
I've never had it.
It's basically chili in a Frito bag.
Well, if you want to do that tomorrow, you can, because Lissa was supposed to make chili tonight. However, with us getting home so late, she wasn't able to, so it's going to be helper. But tomorrow, she's making some chili.
SKW lifts. That Mustang is so cool.
Hey, what up, cuz?
Speaking of my niece, hello, sweetheart. And did somebody put her link out there? She is still trying to get her watch hours. She's got plenty of subscribers. She just needs watch hours to get monetized. Y'all back me up. Tim's still trying.
He's still spamming the same thing. Our flipping homestead, what's up, Don? Said, hey, y'all, I'm listening while making chili and cornbread. We're under a tornado warning. You could do undo.
I almost took it completely out.
Whoops. Speaking of taking me out, you took out my comment section.
Oh.
Ooh, it's jumping. It's jumping.
It's popping. All right, now we got to get rid of Tim for a minute because he keeps doing it, so he's not learning his lesson. He'll be back in here with
Big Mike with Mr. MT Hosted says, Tim, don't worry. Your DD214 is America's official man card. We give you that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cindy Brown and the moderators. Dropping the link for SKW lifts.
But he was on a summary.
Hey, Neil just said the same thing at Tim Ridgelife, or no, go up where it says, but he was on a submarine. Where is it? It just said it.
It didn't bounce.
The chat is jumping.
Yeah,
guys.
it's jumping. Well, we got 707 people in here right now. Popping. I don't know how many likes we got. Did you get back and read a bunch of comments? I had a bunch of likes from you. What I did is I went back and read all the member comments. There's a tab where I can go and see all of them because I get so many comments. It's hard to keep up with all of them.
Can you only do that from the computer?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was trying to do that for our channel. Our comment section is missing until the end of the month. And I was looking try to do it for the members.
Rich Life Reviews. He done came in here and started his mouth.
Oh my God, he went and got another channel.
Yeah.
Tim's a beast. I love you, Tim.
Yeah, he's got about 15 channels. Now he's back on his other one. His timeout's over with. My niece says she has 2,251 at the moment. So that means she's
halfway there.
A little bit less than halfway, or a little bit over halfway. So yeah. Play it off. Run that playlist. Run them.
I'll definitely be running your playlist tonight when I get back.
Yeah. Tim, it's not going to happen, buddy. It's wasted effort. You should be spending the same time trying to figure out how to get your man card back.
Dot Roper, hello, dear. Auntie Ann dropping the link for SKW Lifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Cindy Brown says, SKW Lifts, do you have a playlist with all your videos?
And then she says, yes, I have a playlist.
Nice.
Come on, homesteading. David, can you repair the backhoe with your welder, or do you need a new one? No, Marilyn.
Not the backhoe.
That thing is toast.
The front, yes, I believe I can fix. The backhoe?
That bucket looks
bad. That's going to be a yard ornament. That's going to be a testament. I'm gonna put that where Uber parks, and as a testament of Uber's power. It just ripped that bucket in half, basically.
Right.
I'll back him up if he helps me figure out Nightbot.
At least
he can do that.
At least somebody's willing to barter with him, at least.
Yeah. But you can definitely believe you're going to be the one working. Come on, Homesteading David. Can you oh, no, that was just right. I'm over here on your side now.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Make it a water feature, says Greg Kozer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Have a heck of a time drilling through that bucket. Brenda Moody says, yeah, Tim, it's time for another nap.
Yeah, time for a nap. Ridge Life is 4 foot tall. Well, that's being generous. With white legs. Did y'all see his live yesterday? His woman, I'll tell you, she loves him. She was defending him. What are you talking about? His legs are tan. You couldn't even hardly see the camera, like, because of the glare off of those suckers.
Cully Texan says, you need to put a cutter at the bottom of that front bucket. It'll stiffen it up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that front bucket, I plan on getting a piece of flat steel, cutting a 45 on it, beveling it, welding it on there real good, stiffening up that lip right there, and also where it's still got a sharp point where it can do its proper digging and stuff. I'm not really too much worried about the bucket. That's just a matter of getting to a concrete slab where I can push it all the way down flat to get it back flat again, and then measure it out, cut the steel, get some good welds all the way around it, and I'll be in there like swimwear. There's really not too much I can't fix, guys, with steel, to be honest with you, but I need to have a location to be able to work.
Yeah.
It's hard to just do it out in the field when you don't have a setup for that. I used to have a mobile trailer where I could go. I basically had a fab shop on wheels, and I could do whatever, wherever. But out here, especially off grid with power concerns and everything else, it's not that easy.
Now, Tim, I am with you when you're right. You are right about that. And if you wouldn't pay everybody to do everything, we would be able to come out and help you do some projects. But Tim said Jin is the only one who has helped work on the ridge. Ain't none of y'all came to help.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Well,
let's be clear. Jen ain't helped on the ridge. Jen's the only one that has worked on the ridge. Yeah. I've actually offered my services to Tim.
Brian Wilkerson says, Mike, I seen David called the fire department and thought Mike had burnt down the mountain.
Yeah. But once he starts his little steel thing there for his carport or whatever, I'm probably going to ride out there and help him. But right now, everything he's doing is contract work. So,
yeah.
I mean, do you want me to come out there and hold your other camera? I mean, what you want me to do?
Hey, there's our friend Cody Cloverhouse. What's going on, Cody? I ain't seen your name in some time. Cody Texas said, missed those bucket welding rings when I worked attachments at Bobcat.
Yeah. Cindy Ellis, David, have you had a chance to look at your comments today. I left one regarding Goodwill. I have read some of them. If I've got a heart on your stuff, I've read it. But yeah, Goodwill is something.
Hey, Sister Lila Newton, shots fired, says, Ridge Life, how does it feel to be ignored by from David? Yeah, I know the feeling.
Who?
Lila Newton
Said what?
says, Ridge Life, how does it feel to be ignored from David? Yeah, I know the feeling.
Oh, whatever, Lila. I've been chatting with you since 2002. Or not 2002, 2022.
Anona Hat says she had herself a drifter down moment today, burned herself real good.
Ridge Life, you keep saying, oh yeah, and I'm going to start calling you the Kool-Aid man. Says at least David uses his tractor.
Big Mike says, if you wear Crocs, no socks.
Well, no, that's not true. Depends on the weather.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know who made that rule. Like you can't wear socks with Crocs. I mean,
I wear socks with flip-flops.
I wear socks if I want to. Mike, you should be able to attest to this, buddy. I'm gonna say it close. Hold on. Let me get close. I do what I want. I got a bald head. Come on. Yeah, if I want to rock sock, man, if it's cold outside or something like that. And to be honest with you, I like wearing socks with Crocs, especially out here because it's so dirty out here. Your feet get filthy.
Right.
If you don't have socks on.
I make fun of Talon all the time because Talon doesn't wear socks. And speaking of not wearing socks, Annabor says I never wear socks. But Talon doesn't wear socks, right? And I call Talon Lieutenant LT, right, for long toe because he has real long toes and his feet be dirty. I'm like, dirty foot LT, come here.
Tim says never Crocs with socks, but that fishing video, I got a slow-mo of Tim with Crocs with socks, doing his best Gary impression. Neil said, David, what is your favorite welder? I need a bigger buzz box. It depends on what type of welding you're doing. I'm a fan of the Miller stuff as far as wire feed, stuff like that. As far as stick welding, I like those big old school Lincolns, diesels. You can't kill them things. They
Lincolns.
Yeah, them big old Lincolns are where it's at. But I'm also a fan of the Bobcats and stuff like that too, as far as the smaller, more affordable type stuff. We did a lot of the Bobcats,
right,
when I had my steel company because they're small, for a welder. They're small, convenient, relatively cheap. They're not anymore. We used to pick them up for like $2,500, $3,000 brand new. My brother, he still owns a steel company there in Florida. I think he's saying they're like $8,000-9,000 now. It's like stupid ridiculous.
Cody, did you say Meemaw's hanging out with you? Tell Meemaw we said what's going on.
What up? My husband welded a steel plate on his truck plow. Works great. Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
I made chili for supper last night. That is cool. I have been tasked this winter to make over the top chili.
Yes, I'm dying to have
this guy.
Man.
So I'm going to have to make that. So, Mike, did you say what happened to the truck? Nope.
Not yet.
We will in 7 minutes.
Yep, we're coming up. Coming up soon.
Coming up.
We Paul, interesting. Paul is that Schubert? Paul Schubert says pipeliner guy. He's a pipeliner guy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's good money in that pipeline.
Cindy Brown says,
laying pipe for a longer life. Come on.
Right.
David does what he wants when Margarita says he can. Eat Mexican versus burgers. Hey, if she's hungry now, she's going to tell you how she feels about it. You can count on that.
I tell you what, though, most people, when they get hungry, start to get a little agitation going, and they're going to tell you what they feel.
That's why I keep protein bar in the truck. She starts getting that way, I'm like...
David Glunt says, I use a Miller MIG welder.
Yeah.
If I need something heavier, I go down to the metal shop and just use theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Miller's a pretty good brand, especially for like shop type welders and stuff. Like I said, the best welders I've ever welded are the big old Lincoln diesels. I had one that was as old as me.
Dang.
When I was welding, that joker still welded like it was brand new and was extremely powerful. You could run leads out I mean, way across the job, and it held a true arc. It was great.
Now, Big Mike, you know there's a little bit more to the story than just that. A little bit more.
Mike drove the truck, broke in the story. Let's see. These are winter Crocs with the fur in them.
Oh, with the boots, with the fur.
I'm gonna tell you, I've tried the Crocs with the fur in there. Out here, in one day, that fur will be so messed up and dirty, you don't even want to wear them anymore. It's better just to wear your socks. Take your socks off at the end of the day, wash your socks, and your feet don't look like this.
Man.
Used a Miller 350 at work before I retired. Nice.
Ace says, I need holes.
Cindy, my husband does too, and my feet always touch him. Well, this chat right here has been all over the place today.
Kelly texting talking to Auntie Ann says, that's why the ants were biting your feet at Freedom Weekend.
Yep. You didn't have no socks on. You got to put some socks on. It's an extra layer of protection.
Right? Oh, yeah. I know it, Big Mike. I know it.
David, I think the best place to donate things is the Salvation Army. I could not believe
There's
how
so
much
many
stuff that I went through to donate today.
There's so many places to donate if you can get to a bigger town.
Yeah, but the problem is what I was talking about on my Keeping It Real was I do not donate to Goodwill and stuff like that because those bigger ones, it's all about paying the CEO. Like I watched a lot of stuff on the CEO making millions of dollars, renovating his office for $500,000, stuff like that. So a lot of your money's not going to where it's supposed to be, and their prices have went up so much that a lot of people that need to be able to get it can't afford it anymore. You know what I mean? And they're getting it for free, just for a tax paper.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I wanted somewhere that actually gave it to the people, not sell it to the people. You know what I mean? So I was searching and I did find a place today, but I stopped like 5 times talking to people to just donate. So there's not a lot in these small communities. It's easy in the big city. They got big boxes in parking lots. You can just go dump the junk. You know what I mean?
You know what though? Even in Bronson, at the Dollar General Marketplace, they put up a big Habitat for Humanity box.
Habitat for Humanity is one that I don't mind because they haven't gotten too crazy yet. They build houses for people and stuff like that. But their stuff is still reasonable for people. You know what I mean? They still do good with it.
I won't lie. Some of Goodwill stuff is just as same price as Walmart.
Yeah, it's ridiculous now. And the stuff that I donated today, guys, it wasn't no slack stuff. Like this is from my business world. Like I donated a suit today that cost $2,000.
I wish I was one shoe size bigger.
Yeah,
I could have so many pair of shoes.
Yeah, and I had a major foot surgery and stuff, so I can only wear shoes for like 3 months, and then once they start wearing, it throws my back out and I can't really wear them. So I've got all kinds of brand new looking shoes. I buy them by 2-packs. Like I buy 2 pair of shoes when I buy shoes, and they rarely get to the point where they look like bad. They look pretty much new. The ones that you see that look bad that I work in and stuff, those are the ones that are like the rarities that I can wear longer.
Cindy Ellis says those stories on the internet about the Goodwill CEO are wrong. It was a bunch of lies. I worked for Goodwill for 5 years. They are an amazing company.
And everybody's got an opinion. But I also know people that's worked at Goodwill and stuff, and I've heard other stories. So maybe your experience was good, and that's great. But I choose to, like, where I took it today, kids that are looking for jobs and stuff like that are going to get the clothes. It ain't they got to buy the clothes. They're going to get the clothes, and I would prefer to do it like that.
That's a good point, O'Rourke's Littlefield. They are a business. It says, David, Goodwill employs handicapped people that don't fit into the norm.
They do some good.
Right. She says they have a purpose. It's a business, not a charity.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm just saying if I'm going to donate, I'm going to donate to not a business like situation. You know what I mean? And they do a lot of good, just like she said. They hire people that can't really,
Right.
yeah. I mean, they don't pay much and stuff like that, but they still give the opportunity.
Right. For the
So,
people who can't really
yeah.
typically fit into the norm of everyday work activity. Joey says, "Hey from Kentucky. What's going on, Joey?"
Oh, Tim, are you drinking tonight, buddy?
I've seen it. He's done that like 3 times.
Yeah, I know. He's spamming tonight. He's trying.
Yes. All right, guys. It's 6:45.
All right.
Let me tell you a
Turn.
story. Let me tell you a story.
Story time.
Story time. Woke up this morning. It was such a great day.
I woke up this morning.
Kids got up on time. Didn't give me no lip.
No lip.
Everybody got good.
No
we rode
lip.
out. We joked about the creek, little puddle. Me and Uncle David kicked it around. Yada yada.
Yeah.
We said, "Hey man, today we ain't gonna do too much. We're gonna be laundry day. I'm gonna come up, scoop up some laundry.
I got my laundry ready."
So we're riding down the road. Everything is good.
Until it wasn't.
And all of a sudden, we're riding. And the truck started doing the same exact thing that I took it to the shop for. It was listen, that truck was stuttering Stanley. It was so crazy. So we drove all the way back to it was in Danville. So we went to the Blank and Chips Danville place, took the truck in. And guys, I don't want to talk bad about the company because I guess he gave it all he had. You know what I'm saying? He gave it 2 shots and he couldn't figure it out because he said he still didn't know what was wrong with it. It could be it's misfiring, but what basically told me they were Nancy Simpson, Mike, your children never give you no lip. You must you got the most awesome children. Hey, it's magic.
All kids give parents lip.
That's because 10 minutes before the live starts, I threaten taking away PlayStations and phones and stuff. Man. Anyway, guys, so I sat at the shop for almost an hour talking to the mechanic, going back and forth. He was testing this, testing that. He told me all my coil packs needed to be replaced and that it might not even be that. It might just be a bad fuel problem, maybe an injector problem. Who knows, guys? Point is, old Betsy couldn't make it up the hill again. Come on, man. How am I supposed to? I can't even drive my kids to the bus stop, man. This is some crap. I spent $884 for them to fix my window. They told me they fixed my oil leak. Guess what? I was almost out of oil this morning. I checked my oil, had like a quart of oil in it, added like 4 quarts of oil to the truck. I can see it all on the ground. Man, what did you do?
I agree with Tim. Tim says, I'm pretty sure the rings are blown and old Betsy and the plugs are fouled out again.
So yes, whoever asked, did you see old Betsy on Marketplace? Yes. Old Betsy is on Facebook Marketplace for $3,000. I got $1,500 and a brand new front end, $780 on brand new tires, and another $500 in miscellaneous things. Guys, let me know what's happening.
Nancy, his kids are very, very good, and I love them very, very much. But trust me when I tell you that all kids test their boundaries. That's part of growing up. It's part of it.
Yeah. Now, I will, they are, compared to the masses.
Yes.
My kids are great. They're wonderful.
But they test boundaries just like any other kid.
Yes.
It's part of growing up, and that's part of, you're always testing boundaries.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what they do.
I push mine to the limit.
They're not bad kids at all. But
Serenity is the most grateful person I've ever met in my life. You can give that girl a dirt pie, and she is so happy and grateful.
But she's also very smart, very intelligent, and feels the need to question and that kind of stuff as well.
And if you're wrong, even like if you tell her something and you put one word out of place, hey man, semantics is the name of the game, baby. Talon is great. Talon almost gives no lip back. He just doesn't put a lot of effort into things that he doesn't want. Yeah. Jacob is the middle child, so he's the one with the most lip.
Yeah, he's the one that's the low.
But he is also my most go-getter and wants to be by my side and do stuff with me. So I mean, all around, I would give my kids.
It's just kids.
Out of perfectness, I'd give them an 8 out of 10. They're wonderful. Yeah. But they're kids.
They're good kids, and there's no such thing as perfect.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Well, I have 2 girls, and they know better than to get loud, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they are going to test you to a certain extent, but Yeah, and that's all part of it. I believe that kids should test boundaries.
No, Snake Doctor, I did not get a refund. No dollars back.
If you don't know what your boundaries are, then
Hey,
you're never willing to push.
we set some boundaries on Drifting Dreamers 5. Comment sections off. Well, Alyssa turned them off.
10-minute warning. 10-minute warning.
Yeah, it sucks, Tim, but you know what, brother? It's going to be all right. The sun's going to come out tomorrow. Well, maybe if it's not raining so much, but it will come back out. The sun will shine. We will come back up. I am not going to stay down long. I promise you that, brother. It doesn't matter what happens. As I have been reminded thousands of times, I'm a father of 3 and a married man. I got a family to take care of. And if nothing else, I will take care of them. That's a great question, Scott Spencer. That's a wonderful question. $884 to fix my window because I'm still leaking oil and the truck is not running.
Well, 3 towns over, I had to tell them to take $400 from me to do absolutely nothing but tighten up a battery terminal, basically, and didn't fix nothing. And I actually took it to the place that just got him to fix it.
No, yeah, right. Nancy Simpson, not saying that it's a bad thing for them to question, because to be completely honest, I would rather my kids question everything in the world. Why? Tell me why. It's just one of those things, sometimes because I said so. That's why,
The thing about it is, just like I said, it's important to test boundaries. Because if you don't know your boundaries, then you know what I mean? You don't know what to push beyond.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you got to push in life. You got to go after it. So
no, Annie Medina, Drew is not a mechanic. Drew works at O'Reilly's and likes to work on cars. He has let me know time and time again. He is not a mechanic. He does like to work on cars, and he works at O'Reilly's. And about the vibe of McAllister Homestead, I haven't got that checked out, but the vibe is just going to be nil and void. Winter is creeping up, and once the creek gets so high, we don't drive the vibe through the creek. I'm going to have to break down and get me a new vehicle with some clearance. It's got to be a truck.
Yeah, you got to have clearance out here. That's part of it.
Hey, Mr. MT Homestead, Big Mike, I'm definitely going to be pulling for the Chiefs tonight, Monday Night Football against Tampa Bay. I'm a Tampa Bay hater, so I'll be rolling for the Chiefs.
See, I'm actually in the middle because I'm a Tampa Bay fan, but I like the Chiefs because of Andy Reid. So it is what it is.
See, look at that. Our friend Kevin Dietz says, Mike, it's funny. Your kids are the same age as our 3 youngest grandchildren, and they have the same demeanor as yours. Yeah, right?
Push boundaries and break glass ceilings.
That's right.
Yep, absolutely.
Appreciate it, Brenda.
Too bad David doesn't know Uber's boundaries. He's going way past her capability. It's not Uber's capabilities. Uber's fine.
Yeah, the tractor itself is
the tractor is amazing. It's the attachments can't handle all of her raw power, Tim. I know you know nothing about that. I understand that. You couldn't break an attachment if you wanted to. Uber just snaps that stuff.
It's the same thing, just like the mechanic said to me. It's cheap parts. Ever since COVID, everything is getting cheaper and cheaper, and he blamed the whole problem on cheap parts.
Mike, stay away from the creek in the new truck.
Well, I'm gonna have to cross the creek. That's the reason we're getting truck. But I feels ya. David, when you going hang gliding, buddy? Says Ex Parte Ernie. That's a name I've never seen either.
I would love to do it for my birthday this coming up year. That'd be a great birthday.
You want to? I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love stuff like that. I did skydiving.
Yeah, me too. I have a YouTube video on it.
You know what? I have a little memory stick video of it. I need to post it.
Let's see here.
Yes, Tim, new truck sometime. I don't know when, but it's happening, brother.
Yeah, leave yours unlocked.
I mean, you could leave it locked. Just give me the keys. Lila Newton, Niner Gang. That's right, baby.
Nah, we'll talk none of that nonsense over here. Yeah. Dennis great.
Drink?
Some of that Makers.
I think I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Starting to feel warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Well, he ain't feeling distraught and disgusted.
So. I won't lie. It took everything in my power not to just completely lose my lid and flip out and just go ape.
I did that today, too. I was also, a therapist. I was like, no, nephew, that's not going to fix anything. I said, all it's going to do is make it worse. It ain't going to fix it. It's just going to make for your day to be that much worse. It is what it is. Just got to deal with it. Just got to deal with it. It's true.
It is.
It is true.
It is. There's nothing that I could say that's going to make the situation any better. And all it's going to do is make my blood pressure rise and make my heart beat faster and take some years off.
And
my
make
life.
everybody around you in an uncomfortable mood as well.
Lissa was in a bad mood and she was very upset. And by me getting more upset would have just made her more upset, which would have made me even more upset. You see the circle we're in?
Yeah. And then we wouldn't be sitting here joking around on the live with you guys.
Come out.
I'd have been like, you got to go. I don't do drama on top of this mountain.
Hey, he knows, guys. Listen, when I'm in a bad mood, everyone around me is in a bad mood, and he ain't dealing with it. He'd be like, gone. Well, I don't want to be in a bad mood.
Yeah, I ain't with it. I don't do drama, guys. I don't. I tell everybody, when you come through that gate, you leave that junk at the gate. You pick it up when you get back and do whatever you want with it, but you ain't bringing it to me. I'm more of a positive type person.
Yeah.
I have my days too, don't get me wrong, but they don't last. Like my days, when I say my days, I mean like an hour and then I'm over it and I'm like, all right, let's fix this.
Yeah.
Let's get over it. But you also ain't going to see me over there twerking on the table either. Yeah. I don't do that either. So.
I'm so extreme, guys. I get so excited. You know me. I get so excited so easily. I'm from 0 to 100 real quick. But I'm also the same way when I get upset and when I get mad or if I'm sad. I get so low and so down. My mood swings are like, man. It's like, Uncle David, even kill. Don't get too excited. Don't get too mad. Don't get too depressed. It's weird. He's like a robot. It's weird.
That's what my son's been calling me.
It's weird. Levi is weird, man.
No, Nancy, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm actually the last day of Cancer.
Yep, July.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. Listen, it's part of life. Cars are going to break down. Trucks are going to die. Stuff like that. It served me for over a year. I want to say thank you so much, Dana at Betty Boo Homestead. She gave me that truck, guys. Out of the goodness of her heart, she gave me a vehicle that lasted over a year. You know what I'm saying? She's the real MVP out of all of this stuff. Thank you.
Mike must be our birthdays, 5 September.
Hey,
I'm like you.
Ann McVeigh. That's right, baby.
I'm watching the video of how you got your truck back.
That's a cool video.
Like when Margarita said no chicken sandwich. I never laughed so hard at keeping it real. Oh yeah.
Good night, Rhonda.
Margarita's spicy, guys. Don't get it wrong. Y'all act like I pick on her. Trust me. She gives it.
Yes. Yes, Trina. We were on the way to Danville where the shop is. And before we even got to the laundromat, I pulled into the shop. And I had to convince him to look at the truck because he was putting me at the back of the list. But we convinced him to look at the truck and he proceeded to tell me what it could be. Basically, he did not know. Basically, I donated a almost $1,000 down payment that I could have put together and put on another vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's life, guys. It's okay. Tomorrow, I promise you, will be a better day.
2 beans in a bucket.
Jeannie Lipsky says, don't have to tell me, Mike. My husband's a Virgo, too.
Yeah. Let's see here. This has been a fun chat. We still got 751 people in here.
Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on a Monday.
Yep.
On a moon day.
Yeah, especially on a stormy night like this. And we got more coming.
It's supposed to rain more tomorrow.
Yeah, and tonight. I think at 11 o'clock tonight it's supposed to hit again.
Well, congratulations, Rick Greenlaw. He just bought a truck himself.
Nice. Congrats.
Good night, Brian. Jeannie Lipsky says, you don't have to tell me, Mike. My husband's a Virgo, too. I feel for you. I'm sorry.
Wes says, Ridge Life, you're on a roll. Maybe Hog 2 on the truck. It fixes everything.
Spit on that thing.
That thing ain't going to grease that. Oh, boy.
By Golly's Follies. Now, there's a name I've never seen. I met all the family children at the meetup. They are all amazing kids.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the kids around us are great kids. But they're still kids. I mean,
kids will be.
Yes, absolutely. Is there a Ford dealership close? Not too far.
Yeah, about an hour.
Nah, there's one in Boonville and one in Russellville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one in Paris.
I remember that.
Yep.
That's right. Midnight Vlog says if life didn't have ups and downs, it wouldn't be life.
That's true. It's a roller coaster. It's all in how you ride it. Come on.
Sherry Udell says, well, David, you did say you like those jalapenos.
Jalapeno. Oh, yeah. Hey, I don't mind a little spice. As long as no drama comes. I can deal with spice. I just can't deal with drama.
You know what they say? Variety is the spice of life.
Spice. I know I laughed about that too. Margarita's an awesome lady. No chicken sandwich, dude. Yeah, she straight up vetoed my order the other night.
Hello from New Zealand. I have finally made it for an entire live.
Oh, nice.
The time difference confuses me terribly, but I've finally done it. I love both your channels, and that is from Lorna H.
Well, we are so glad that you figured it out. We are so glad that you was here tonight. Hopefully you had a great time. In my opinion, it's a great way to end a Monday. You know what I mean? Because we try to keep it upbeat, try to keep it positive, try to have fun with it.
Did y'all hear that thunder? Holy
yeah.
smoke.
Thunder!
And the thunder rolls.
All right, Auntie Anson, we got to go. I believe Bobblehead is next, right? Correct? If you could.
Is it just a surprise live, or is he going live now?
I think he's starting to do Mondays now.
Well, there you go.
I think him and Black Sheep Project switched. So, Forrest Gump has life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Come on.
All right, guys. Love every single one of y'all. We will do this again next Monday. Like I said, go over to SKW Lifts, run those playlists, check these guys out, and go to Come On Keeping It Real. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we got a whole lot happening. Come on.
They hooked it up to the computer.